All right. Hello and welcome back. I'm sure this was just only a short break as the previous game is finished. We have one more game lined up for you guys, and it's going to be Sigma Shrimps versus. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Sigma Shrimps
Nope.
versus.
Bean juice versus
No.
spicy biscuits.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, thank you, Embers. I got very confused by like the event table. Yeah, maybe let's get those names added
Ready.
since we're just seeing blue and orange team right now. Everyone is readied up. I think the first map we're going to be seeing is Clubhouse, and we're going to be having Consulate as our map too. Um, it's me, Mary Berry, casting today, alongside Embers, who will be observing and co-casting.
Hello, hello.
Yeah,
We are ready to get right into our game.
perfect. Let's load it up and see how these two teams do. Sharp has definitely had is going to be having a marathon as he was subbing in the last game as well, if I remember correctly. That's why this game was slightly delayed.
Yep. So he's he's going to be playing 4 games at this point.
Yep, plenty to do. We've got Clubhouse bans, probably BB. Everyone hates BB, honestly. I don't think have we played a single game without Blackbeard being banned?
Yeah, there's been a couple. I actually need to
Okay.
change my display settings real quick
Uh-oh.
for stream, because otherwise it lags a lot.
Yep. Gotta make sure that that's running. Spicy Biscuits choosing to ban the Dokkaebi. Again, very default ban. It's Clubhouse. They have immediately chosen their next one. It's going to be a Vigil. So, Boss G haters is what I'm seeing. To be fair,
I mean, they have been very annoying to deal with ops in these last couple seasons. Those white noise operators really are a pain sometimes.
Yep. And our final ban is going to be Azami, a classic ban again. She is an incredibly powerful operator. Whenever you leave her up, there's so much room for her to just change up the map and dynamically block off angles for attackers. So, very good ban, very common ban too.
Yeah, another common ban on this map would be Valkyrie, but obviously she is still available. Wonder if anybody's
No
gonna
one,
pick them.
we're not seeing it. Also, I am surprised that Juri swapped off the mirror. It does look like they were missing the bandit for wall denial. This is a gym bedroom defense. So usually a very classic setup with the castle bandits. Again, unfortunate that the mirror was swapped off. This may have just been a last second to try to make sure that the bandit was still up and not just a mute trying to hold down that wall. We'll have to see if Spicy Biscuits manages to take advantage of that at all, or if the lack of a Mira is just not going to affect Bean Juice at all.
It is a little bit harder to hold this site without Mira, but obviously it's not impossible.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Yep. Again, it's become the default defensive site. It is still very powerful. We're seeing the classic extension into Cache and CC as well. The outside wall is being closed off. We're seeing actually a little bit of a shield placement on top red as well, to just to extend that defensive line a little bit further.
They do have the double hard breach with Spicy on the Sabana. Not sure how effective it's going to be, considering she has to get rid of all of those castles on the windows.
Yeah, sometimes we do have Sharp though on the sledge. He's immediately going for the windows. I hope someone's watching for any hop outs, because if Bean Juice does get aggressive, sometimes you can catch that sledge off guard. Doesn't look like anyone's going for it though. And it's going for that trick.
Almost.
Oh no, it's gonna be a perfect trick?
Got it on Yuri. The castle goes away. On the highway windows is Hibana.
But I feel, did we lose both hard breach charges on that attempt though?
They did lose hard breach charges. Jumbo actually gets to pick on the Hibana on this highway.
Yeah, that is Spicy down, leaving Spicy Biscuits at a man disadvantage. It's gonna be a little bit harder attacking this site now, especially with the jacuzzi wall still closed. And everyone, yeah, everyone just on being just holding some nice angles, playing it just carefully.
This site is hard enough without the attacker's plan going wrong. Warden killing, or Warden dying to Yuri.
Just Warden caught trying to get a little bit too aggressive, doesn't work out. But Sharp is taken out by Jumbo in the meantime. And, oh, Saranta taking out Chipper. We're seeing a pretty aggressive push, almost a team kill right there that we were seeing, but it's okay. Ash is still good. A surprising man disadvantage turned into a 3v2 now with Spicy Biscuits. Well, they did have an advantage, but now it was evened up thanks to flanks. It's all up to Captain Yuri and Bad Bros now. A little bit of patience.
Yuri
Bad Bros
gets
is
one.
down.
Jirui got one. Yuri getting the trade, but he's really low. It's gonna be hard to win this fight.
Yeah, Yuri's just patiently watching that. Oh, he had the shot. He whiffs it, unfortunately. Decides to go hide in the bathroom. Maybe even, yeah. Rotate over to that main wall as well. Oh no! Captain Yuri doesn't land that shot, but Jirui does.
He did hit at least one, bringing Jirui low, but couldn't finish him off.
Yeah, sometimes that is the pain when you're the lower HP. A single bullet can take you out. But with that, it was a little bit dicey around the middle of that round there with Bean Juice being at a slight disadvantage, but they did manage to bring it back. And now we're going to be seeing a defense in basement. It looks like the classic Clubhouse rotate. Honestly, again, Clubhouse, very checklisty map, very... not too much innovation that you can typically see here, but it's a classic map. A lot of people like playing it still.
You know, the big problem with Spicy Biscuits this season has been losing man advantage situations repeatedly. Last game, or not last game, this last round, they did lose that man advantage and almost brought it back. So it's showing at least some improvement from Spicy Biscuits.
Yeah, it's very important. We've, honestly, in yesterday's game, there were quite a few examples of a couple 2v4 successes from both teams that were playing last night. I believe it was Warlocks with Golocks versus Madka's Bad. That was a nail biter of a game if any of you were in to see it. But we'll have to see how Spicy Biscuits handle at least having the man advantage too, because you know, it's not just them that throw it away. There's still plenty of other people that do as well.
Sorrento trying to quick peek a camera.
Very nice, very nice. You know, you gotta get that practicing while you can, right? We've got Captain Yuri on the striker as well. And double hard breach again. Sharp and Spicy, both on Thermite and Hibana.
It's not as effective on this site because you mostly just need hatches, but Sharp able to open that dirt.
Yeah, I'm surprised, okay. No, we do have a Thatcher, I just missed him. But yeah, with a Thatcher, it should be relatively easy to get all of the hatches still. Doesn't look like... Don't think anyone would be tricking kitchen. Honestly, tricking kitchen hatch has become a lot less popular, especially after Hibana was able to just set only 2 of her charges off every time. It was very easy to just burn all those impacts. So far, everyone playing very patiently on Bean Juice's side. I believe this is a full turtle setup. There is a Valk, though, to provide a lot of intel to the defensive side.
Minute 30 left in the round, not a single defender dead yet. Or attacker at that, at this point.
Yeah, again, Clubhouse, especially that basement attack, is just one of those that can really run down the clock because you need to clear so much stuff. We see even the Tuber out now, wasting even more time freezing that hatch.
I don't believe the attackers have any more EMPs. I lied, Yuri has EMPs. He has the impact EMPs, but it's going to be kind of hard with Chipper just sitting here. I think he only has 1 charge left.
Yeah. Oh, they're going for the drop
Yuri
now.
drops. Gets shot from the side. Flames misses the shots onto dirt. Another one dropping in sight.
Yeah, they're just waiting.
Finally picks him off. Sharp with a
Plant
pick and
is going to-
Sorrenta.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be going down. Walken trying to walk back. Does manage to take out Sharp. And now he's going to try to take out the defenders as well. Plant down in the corner here. He's probably expecting it now that he's cleared that. He spots that Thatcher. Doesn't get the shot quite yet. It is a 3v3, but I think Ram is set up upstairs to defend, so she's not too worried. Bad Bro's taken out, and oh, what? Walken almost gets Spicy, but Spicy does get that take. It's a 2-2 now, and Bad Bro's running straight into a Claymore. It's all up to Jirui. It's not going to work out, though, as Spicy picks up the final kill. Honestly, a pretty effective plant right there. We had that first drop that got shut down, but, you know, Thatcher immediately followed that up, managed to get into a relatively safe corner, and Bean just wasn't quite ready to get that shut down. No one... I think also, like, the flank upstairs may be a little bit too late. We saw...
Need to locate and defuse as
we
many
saw
bombs as
that,
The Claymore kill.
that Claymore, yep.
The Claymore kill on the Jumbo going for that flank. Maybe he should have expected it, but he didn't have a lot of time left to clear out any Claymores in general, so it was a hard round.
I think if you're going for that top floor retake, which 100% Bean Juice had to do, they needed to start it immediately so they'd have time to clear out any attacker utility that may have been placed, like those Claymores. Alright, but with that, we are still seeing a relatively similar setup here from the side of Bean Juice. They're just deciding to replay basement again. Still a plenty good site, and they're probably going to be slightly more ready for the kitchen attack.
Attacker's doing the same thing. Sorrenta by himself on the strip side. The rest of the attackers pushing from this warehouse.
Oh, stock hatch has been left soft. Interesting. Maybe they just didn't have time to get to it.
Jumbo was on it at the start of, at the end of prep phase.
Yeah, this will be an easy... Oh!
Captain Yuri goes down to flanks.
Yeah.
Early pick from Bean Juice.
Very nice. Actually, we get some roam action from Bean Juice. That was a good adaptation from last round. Last round, I think it was just a full turtle. They gave up so much site control, and now kind of pays off. Flanks will get droned out, but he does have a rough idea of where people might be pushing from. Look, deciding to retreat down. Again, you have the pick, you may as well back out. And now, you know, Spicy Biscuits has to waste a lot more time trying to clear you out.
Walk-in holding this dirt more aggressively. Another adaptation from Bean Juice.
Yeah, that's not common. You don't always see a defender being right there on the breach waiting to catch someone. It very well might pay off for him if Spicy Biscuits isn't ready or is a little bit, you know, too casual walking into dirt.
They're ready
Flash
for
coming
it.
in. Yep.
He'll lose the fight anyway. Walk in with a kill on the thermite.
I feel like... Did Sharp get flashed by his own...
He did.
Yeah, utility, because that unfortunately, I think, caused him some problems.
Chipper
we see...
holding that hatch. Again.
Yep, so the Spicy Biscuits attack a lot weaker this time around, being just managing to adapt very effectively. They're in the attack on a 3v5 now.
Unless they have kitchen hatch open, I don't see why they're trying so hard to get this other hatch.
Oh no, he's not gonna be ready for walk-in, is he?
Spicy, not
they
looking at
they
him.
don't know. They don't know.
Didn't clear it.
Yes. Spicy missed. You saw she actually peeked briefly, but she unfortunately didn't peek deep enough for where walk-in was just ratting right in the corner.
Walk in, great patience on that hold.
15 seconds remaining.
Attackers. Sorrenta pushing down blue, taking some damage from the barbed wire. Trying to pre-fire some angles, gets the kill into walk in.
To go. Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Yeah, but time is just running out here, and it's all up to Sorrenta, who's not going to be able to do it as Flanks ends the round with a beautiful 2K. Nice Deeg right at the end there, too.
Spicy Biscuits
You know,
finally up round, or no, that was Bean Juice. I lied.
yeah.
I forgot
Nope,
who.
Bean Juice right now in the lead. But again, Club sometimes considered a bit more defensive flavored. To be fair, I think it's become a bit more 50-50, but most people still tend to prefer defense higher. So we're actually seeing a cash CC defense first coming out from Spicy Biscuits. You don't see this very often as a
Protect your
first
bombs
site
from being
pick.
defused by
Yeah,
attackers.
normally it would be bedroom first, but I guess they're feeling spicy as their name implies.
Yeah, definitely not very common, but you know, maybe they've got a plan for it. There is actually no wall denial other than that mute,
Attackers have located a
so
bomb.
would be relatively easy for Bean Juice to get the wall open.
Going for
Definitely
the
interesting to
TBI comp special with that mirror window.
Time to redecorate.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Adding some protection from grenades. Magnet activated.
10 seconds left.
Throwing jammer. Secured the wall.
But yeah, other than lacking wall
5 seconds
denial, this
left
looks like a
before insertion.
relatively standard setup. Construction
Attackers
single wall to
objective is
outside is
defuse
still
the bomb.
soft though, so I'm curious if that'll ever get closed up. I think Doc is finally gonna potentially close that up. Flanks very patiently making sure to clear out some of those spawn peaks. He is on the Maverick, and we've definitely seen quite a couple Mav angles with people just getting on the repels as well and looking for free picks. Might just be a straight wall open though. I don't know if he missed a touch of that corner.
You can always go back. He
he-
is being shot a lot from
I'm
Yuri.
surprised that he has no cover or anyone trying to get picks off of this.
It is a little hard to cover
I-
on this window, especially when he does top first.
Yeah.
But it's still,
that
he has
looks like a
no
little
one else on the
bit
wall
of-
with him.
This looks like a very rough Mav wall opening. I'm wondering how much experience Flanks has playing the Mav, because this is not clean, I'm gonna tell you. As someone who's played a ton of Mav before,
Yuri's
Captain
looking
Yuri
for
is... He should be able to see him. Yeah, and he
Got
gets the
him.
kill on Flanks.
the rest of his team pushing that backside, except for Jorui on this Flores. Jumbo
Yeah.
dying to Bad, who was in bedroom. Just flanked him. Bad, not expecting Walk-in to swing.
Yeah. Looks like they've swapped to a full conside take, which I think is the correct move since the main wall was a little bit rough there. Jury evening up the man count. It's back to a 3-3, and as you mentioned, with Spicy's team struggling sometimes even in the man advantage, they are just back to an even man count after being up 5-3 briefly. Seeing a little bit of patience from both teams right now. Both just waiting to see if they can find any openings.
Walk-in
Bit of a rotate
dropping
here.
to go up red, maybe. Oh, nope, going for the mute. Gets it off the wall.
Yeah, that wall will finally get opened. But there is still a Mira watching everything, so... Still a bit scary.
Walk-in and Jirui looking to go on these flank parts. Walk-in dying to Spicy.
Ooh, Sorrento with a beautiful headshot after getting lit up by Jirui. It's all up to Chipper now. Spicy Biscuits bringing it back up to 3v1 and Sharp going aggressive for that final pick.
Sharp just going through the rotate. That ace made himself.
Alright, and that will put the round count back to even. A very good hold on CC Cash. Again, something that you don't see very often as a first pick. We are going to be seeing the more default bedroom gym now. And again, no Mira being played here, even though they had Mira up for Cash CC. So I don't know, I'm curious, is Mira losing her popularity on gym bedroom? Am I missing something?
I honestly don't know. I don't see why they're going with... This looks like almost literally the exact same setup that Bean Juice had for this site.
Deploying jammer.
Maybe these are just, you know, patented TBI lineups that I am not familiar with, you know?
I honestly don't know. Mira is usually more important than a doc or a mute on this site, but I guess if that's what they feel
But,
comfortable with, I can't
you know,
really.
Sorrenta, yeah, to be fair, maybe Sorrenta just wants to play that aggro doc.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
But with that, again, your very basic setup right here for gym bedroom. We've got that extension into cache, though the outside wall has actually remained soft. They have chosen to close cache off fully, burning all 5 reinforcements there to protect the entirety of the cache box.
I feel like they just don't want to play for that for that cache extension.
We see Jumbo on the map now instead of flanks, and that looked like a lot cleaner mav work as well.
He does.
Looks like he might be going for that trick. Yeah.
The usual map trick, at least.
Yeah. If you do the bottom and the top, you'll notice that wall has gone completely soft. Very good combo with that Ash there, opening it up, and I think I think Juri might be burning some of those.
Charges.
Yeah. Same mistake that Spicy Biscuits made on their attack. So does Bean Juice.
They just didn't let that castle window open in time, or open fast enough.
Jumbo does still have that Mav, so he is looking to go for the Mav trick once again. Bad Bro's picking up flanks, so giving Spicy Biscuits a man advantage again. We have a couple angles being held here, and as we see, thanks to that Mav, that wall gets opened regardless. We have Jacuzzi open, the camera's been shot, and oh, walk-in spots Captain Yuri's head. He's not ready for that.
Drone activated.
Bit of patience here, making sure to cover all of these angles.
Bad with another pick on the Jumbo, looks like on the gym window.
Yeah, he's playing quite well here. Oh, I don't know if he's gonna be ready for the Ash. It doesn't matter. He gets it.
Ash wasn't ready for him either.
Yeah. Very scared. Juri actually very aggressive here. Spots out Castle walking into office. Doesn't matter though. Sorrenta seeing his feet. It's all up to Chipper now, trying to make something work. He spots the mute and does end up downing him. It was a little bit of a whiff there, but he's got a 1v2 and he's on a sliver of health, so it's a little bit scary for him.
If he touched that wall and died to it, I would have laughed, honestly, but he didn't. Sharp taking him out.
Yeah, I was so worried he was gonna run up right against that wall and rub his face into it. Alright, but with that, Spicy Biscuits in the lead on the round count, and their third site, Church Arsenal. We're gonna be in the basement now. A Valk being brought up. We saw this played by Bean Juice as well. They prefer the Valk for basement. Again, lots of intel you can gather with the sneakily placed Valk cams. Maybe even get a sneaky C4 onto kitchen if you can.
Valk's really good on at least 3 of the sites on this map. Bar is iffy, although I don't expect any team to go bar.
Bar is bar, so you know. You know, that's. Have we seen anyone play bar in club?
I don't believe so like, this season.
Yeah. I feel like that's the site you pick if you're up like 6-0 and you're just trolling at that point.
10 seconds left before insertion.
But with that,
5 seconds left.
I'm curious if we're going to be seeing any sort of roam presence, since last time we saw how Bean Juice actually really struggled when they decided to full turtle. And if Spicy Biscuits decides to do the same type of full turtle, again, they might just be giving away a ton of map control that Bean Juice will just be able to take advantage of, just like they did that very first basement attack.
Attackers really having these similar lineups to Spicy Biscuits attack, but instead of that second thermite, they have the flank watch with Nomad.
Yep, again, strong operator, especially if they're going to expect someone to try to sneak up on them late. Drone's coming in, making sure to clear everything out. And again, it does look like it's a pretty standard turtle setup. Not sure where Captain Yuri is. Maybe slightly more aggressive. Sharp is actually really aggressively on that window. Okay, Captain Yuri a little bit more forward on Secret, but no one's really pushing on this side. Ooh, he is looking to...
rotating the top.
Yeah. He may be missed, actually, if all of the drones, if Bean Juice, you know, gets a little bit complacent and doesn't really check up. Flanks hopping in to Khan.
He was watching that flank, but he looked away at just the wrong time. Yuri got through.
Yeah, he's patiently making his way across. He might actually get away with a powerful flank if he continues to be slow about it, but, you know, it'll be all up to Spicy Biscuits managing to hold the rest of site while this flank is coming off. So right now the attack looks very focused on Kitchen. And Captain Yuri may have given away his position by opening that hatch. I'm not sure how good of an idea that was. I see Church is already open. Oh, Pebble Toes being spotted here. Sharp taking a lot of damage. Flank's looking to potentially drop Oil Pit. Maybe get a cheeky angle here.
Nobody dying with a minute left. Yuri going for this long flank. It's taking him forever to get here.
He's being very patient here. He's gonna have to be careful not to be too slow. Sharp's already taken out because the execute is coming down onto site slowly. And that is defused down by Walk and Jury, taken out as well by Saranta. It looks like Captain Yuri dropping all the way back onto main, but oh no, he's taking a fight with Jumbo and he absolutely gets caught off guard. Captain Yuri is taken out, getting pinched on those main stairs. But Jumbo very low on health though. That taken out. Two quick picks from Spicy Biscuits, but you know, Chipper versus Spicy with the timer going down. They have intel though.
Able to get him. He is.
No, yeah. Spicy just getting spotted out by all those cameras and not quite ready for the very aggressive play there.
Dally saying, Mari, when we ran bar on TA, we went crazy.
Yeah, but I don't think we've seen any of Bar this season, though. Again, it's a very contentious site that you really have to have a 5-man strat for.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they
It
can.
is really hard. Dally making fun of the R4C recoil that they had.
Oh. Fair enough. But we are back to Bean Juice on their defense. We're going right back to Gym Bedroom. It looks like Jury's gonna be the bandit tricker here. Again, no Mira. I guess everyone's a Mira hater. I'm upset, but you know, it is what it is.
10 seconds
Looks
to go.
like instead of the Doc, Walken like does prefer the Warden
5 seconds
instead.
remaining.
Warden is fine for holding this red. It is a little bit difficult sometimes when they have frag grenades, but it doesn't look like there's any frag grenades except from Sharp.
Yep. And yeah, as we see, the Cache CC setup is slightly different compared to how Spicy Biscuit sets this up. Again, both very valid setups. It really just depends on how aggressively you're going to be fighting closer to that CC or like breach side.
Attackers not even opting to get that flat wall this time. Not even going to try to waste a thermite. Just going to try to get this bandit off the trick.
Yeah, this might be the play, especially since they were struggling last time to get Jacuzzi wall
Bomb has been
open.
located.
He should throw a nade in
ADS
here.
is-
Yep, just making
Yeah.
sure. All 3 ADSs there
Oh
has
my-
to get the nade
yeah.
off.
Hopefully that lines up. Yeah, that pops the castle, almost taking out Jurui. He's still a little bit on the health, but he's gonna have to give up that wall. There's no rotate there already. Head holes in bathroom. It looks like the shotgunner's all left.
Looks like Giroux's just going to wait for some kind of sound to C4 this wall.
Yeah, this
Oh,
it's a
no,
little
Castle's
bit okay. Castle's finally made it back to help with the setup.
Drury
But Jury taking
taken out from Sharp on this bedroom
Yep.
window.
Does look like plat may have been opened up now as Walken is been watching that breach. Oh, another person! Sharp taking out a second, just sitting on this window. Sorrento very useful here, just making sure that no one can actually peek him on highway.
Or the
Oh,
jump in,
Jumbo
misses
walked-
the shot.
Oh no, Chipper though catches Sharp, or not Sharp, sorry, Captain Yuri, and bad taking out Chipper. Walken with Sorrento. It's all up to Walken though, and they know that he's off site as the plant's going down. He is free to peek CC now though, so if anyone tries to walk highway, they're not gonna have a good time.
I think they're ready.
We
They're
have-
too ready for that. Sharp
Ooh,
finishing
yeah.
off walk-in. Dally, I'm not sure what you're hearing with our mics, but I don't hear it or see it
Oh,
on stream. So
Are the
I don't
mics
know.
acting up at all?
I'm not sure. He said one of our mics is going crazy in his ear, but I'm not sure.
Uh-oh.
He said he can't tell, so I don't know.
Alright, please, oh, it was Discord. Oh. Is it? Okay. I think we should be fine.
Attackers need to
All
locate
right.
and defuse bombs.
A nice attack coming out from Spicy Biscuits. They take the lead back right now, and we are going to be seeing Bedroom Gym replayed. Doesn't look like... Actually, no, the lineup has changed a little bit. We're no longer playing the Mute or the Warden. Walken's going to go for that Fender instead, and we've got a Legion from Jumbo.
Device positioned.
Still, your main critical operators, that Jaeger, that Bandit, that Castle, these guys are all still up. Again, that's kind of the requirement for playing Gym Bedroom.
10 seconds left.
If you ever want to have a successful take.
5 seconds to go.
And
They
again,
are-
no Mira.
It looks
You-
like
you
they're
know
going
what
for
if-
the
you-
similar setup, but switching the castle around maybe.
Yeah.
Getting those head holes early this time.
Yeah, I'm curious, where did that last castle go? Because it's not on the gym door.
I don't see it either.
I think he's getting it done right now. Okay, he was just a
Okay.
little bit late there. But that's fine. That's a safe castle to get late if you need to set up the rest of site, so... Perfectly valid. Oh,
Sharp
people are
and Yuri
scared
ready
of
to play
that
this already.
PC wall. Yeah. Luckily, we've got a lot of active cover there. Nate immediately being thrown, getting eaten by an ADS. Flank's getting really aggressive. He wants to pick out Legend. He almost does, but eventually Captain Yuri cleans him up. A lot of damage though. Sharp is down, and Captain Yuri already taking some gunfire. Wall is also off.
Sharp being picked up by Bad.
Mine ready to go.
It
C4
was a
getting
good.
prepped.
It was a good attempt from Flanks, just not able to finish him off.
Yeah, unfortunately, that castle gun, that castle SMG does so little damage sometimes if you're just body shotting.
Drewy missing
A little bit
C4.
off. Yeah, just a little bit off on that nitro timing there. Man advantage for Spicy Biscuits, but there are two operators that are quite low on health. Sorrento trying to push in through the CC breach. I don't know if he's ready for... Oh, doesn't matter that Sorrento isn't ready. We had the other CC window player spotting him out. They're ready for walk. And Chipper, though, taking out Captain Yuri. Trying to keep this fair. They are watching that plat setup.
Ace did drop off
Did it-
Plat, and Chipper might not be ready for that. Actually going garage
it's definitely...
instead.
Yeah, definitely been some rotation. Jumbo
Spicy
picking
shot
out
getting the
Sharp,
plant
though.
off. Sorrento nowhere near. Bad, just on the cover.
Yeah, do they know that plant is going down?
Doesn't seem like they do.
Oh,
Drury getting the pick onto the planter, just the one on the window, full HP.
yeah, they need to be very careful.
Bad Bros taking half his HP. Drury hears him.
This might be a
rotating.
double hop out right now. Yeah, he's going for it. Jumbo gets the pick. Jipper gets Sorrento as well, and that is the round for Bean Juice.
Bomb diffuser disabled by defenders.
Played much worse from Spicy Biscuits this round.
Yeah, but again, we noticed that they did have the man advantage for a while there, but just weren't able to close it out.
Bean Juice is honestly doing really good, so having the having these adaptations for their defenses. They lose one and then they win the next one right away.
Yeah, again, this has been a very even match so far. We are back to 4-4 even scoreboard. So getting an overtime is not out of the realms of possibility. Both teams have been essentially just trading rounds off and on for most of this game so far. We are going to be seeing the basement defense set up again. Curious to see if Bean Juice is going to be roaming.
Now you see me? Now you
Jumbo is on the Legion, so that's an operator you could probably go roaming with, especially just playing for some intel. We did see Flanks on that position last time, though Spicy Biscuits is probably going to be a little bit more ready for that roam game this time.
reinforcing wall.
Mr. Melter is saying he just saw the matchup. I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing for him right now.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Jumbo going for a
Ooh.
spawn peek. Really be able to get it
Sneaky
off.
spawn peek.
It looks
Yeah.
like the attacker's looking at it.
Yeah, they're very patient there.
Jumbo backs off. Yep, Sharp did notice it.
Good call from the Spicy Biscuits team to make sure to slowly cover that, force that spawn peek off. But Flank's actually on the roam here in garage.
Opening blue hatch already.
Yeah. The Mira in gen a little bit weak now because of that.
They're just backing off of it for now.
Yep. Probably the safer play. Bunch of intel. Looks like Spicy's a little bit worried about any sort of vertical play. Oh, Captain Yuri taken out by Flanks. Jumbo also here on the vertical.
Sorrento
Don't
pushing
know if
up,
Flanks- oh,
dies to
Flanks.
Flanks.
Ooh, yeah. Flanks was ready for that.
Flanks gets the pick on a Sharp too. A triple on
That's
right
it.
now for Flanks. Saw the Thatcher.
Yeah. He wants these last two players. Spicy taking a bunch of damage as well. Flanks is just waiting for someone to swing him. Gets to the fourth. He wants that ace. He's looking for it. Doesn't know... Yeah. I'm not sure if they know exactly where Bad is right now.
Have an idea.
Oh, would have given away his position now.
Flanks looking for it, can't find it. Bad Bro's going all the way through strip right now.
Yeah, he really wants this. Yeah, Flanks also has defuse. Oh, and Spots!
Flanks
Spots Bad
brings him half.
whiffs those shots.
Is Flanks gonna be ready for this? He
Oh, no.
is! Flanks with the ace! Flawless round from Bean Juice.
Very nice, clean, aggressive play from Flanks. Oh, I don't think we've actually seen that many aces this season. Is it the third ace we've seen? I think someone on the stats team is gonna have to tell me because I'm not sure.
I'm part of the stats team, but I don't know offhand.
Okay. Because I think it was mentioned to me briefly that there were not too many aces. Maybe Melts in the chat might be able to follow up with that. But with that, we are going to be going to Cash CC. This time, yeah, swapping to Spicy Biscuits. Again, we see that they do like starting off with this site, despite it, you know, in most people's opinions, not being the strongest site. They made it work, though. They made it work last time they defended here, and we'll see if they manage to do it again.
Off my count, it looks like there have been 5 aces so far this season, counting this last one.
Gotcha,
So that would be
gotcha.
the 5th ace this season. Looks like
10 seconds
a Goyo
remaining.
going
Oh.
off on Breach.
Oh no.
Lucky that
5
there's
seconds
no
left.
team damage,
Yep.
at least in
All
prep
right.
phase.
Attackers are moving out to
It does
locate a
look
bomb
like
and defuse
Jumbo
it.
has stuck to being the Mav player. After that wreck of a wall that Flanks put on, I am not surprised that he's not allowed back on Mav.
He is Jumbo is much better at these map tricks than Flanks is. I
Yeah,
just don't think Flanks is comfortable with map.
that's fine. Let him play the other operators. If you got a good Mav player, you know, let them play it.
Jumbo looking for this.
Oh yes, we're going for the feet holes. I love this. I love it. And I like that glass smoke combo too. He's looking for those toes. Not quite spawning anything. And the thing is though, they don't actually even need to really mav trick since mute is the only thing holding a wall.
Wall is now soft. A C4 killing
What?
Jarui.
Wow.
Yuri with the pick
Well
on the
done.
flanks.
Yeah. Chipper on the Monty. He's a little bit stuck in rafters right now. Though Captain Yuri's gonna have to be careful about any sort of crosses from the breach. Since, yeah, he's gonna be exposed. Jumbo actually picking up bad. Who was very close on that CC window. Yeah.
The attacker's bomb diffuser
Sharp getting the pick on the Chipper.
Yeah, that's Monty taken out. We see Jumbo is definitely waiting for that Mira. Very quick walk-in, trying to walk in as fast as possible, maybe chasing that Mira away from her window. Oh, Sorrenta? Alright, manages to pick up that pick. That was a little bit messy there since that was in the middle of an ADS. It's all up to Jumbo now, trying to lock it in, and ooh, Captain Yuri shuts that down. There are no hopes there. Spicy Biscuits really liking and succeeding on the cash CC defense.
Spicy being hit with that stun, doing 5 damage to her.
Very nice.
A tactical timeout from Bean Juice. Not something you see very often in this league. Do, however, saying it's the second ace by flanks this whole season. So this is his second ace on the season.
Oh, very impressive. All right. But yeah, with this, we are on 5-5. Again, very even game so far coming out from both teams. It looks like Bean Juice is wanting to close this out in regulation. They do not want to allow Spicy Biscuits to even get a singular point. Probably why they want a timeout, you know, get their mentals back in it. They've got 2 attacks to win, right?
Bean Juice saying to themselves, we can't let the lowest scoring team in this league bring it to OT.
Yeah, I mean, look, maybe something's changed. Maybe Spicy Biscuits have something up their sleeve now.
They did trade off Dynasty for Captain Yuri, so Captain Yuri is new to the team. I believe this is his first week with them.
Okay. And maybe, you know, Sharp feeling a little bit warmed up after those 2 other games that he's been playing.
Hashtag Dynasty was the problem.
Ooh, we got some Dynasty haters in chat.
New feed active.
Alright. But with that, we are getting gym bedroom defense. Again, very classic site. We've got the Cade on the wall, actually, instead of the Bandit. Which leads me to question if they're even going to try to do a Cade trick. Since it is usually a bit harder to pull off a Cade trick, and
especially with a Thatcher on the board, but they don't seem to be playing Thatcher on this attacking side. It looks like they're just fully relying on Jumbo for this trick.
And to be fair, I don't blame them. Jumbo's been doing good work on the maps so far.
Walking with a 3.5 times. That's not something you see very often on these
Ooh,
DMRs.
Big zoom. Let's go. Alright. Looks like everyone has made their way onto the roof. Walking. Going to have to burn a nade to open up this castle. Maybe trying to get a cheeky pick quickly. Doesn't spot anyone though. Is he just going to try to hop in quick? Doesn't look like it right now. Oh. Taking a touch of damage from CC, but it looks like Osa's just decided to close off that window, deny anyone peeking currently.
I believe that window is supposed to be gone. It might just be a bug.
Oh. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, it looks like it's gone right now. Joey trying to hold these nice little cheeky angles into Logi. I know Spicy not in the line of fire, but, you know, if she's not careful. Oh, yeah. There it goes. Juri patiently holding that angle. Pays off for him.
Spicy had to back up because of that pressure on the wall.
Yeah. Mav, working to get that jacuzzi wall open, but it looks like may have messed up a little bit.
They know one's watching from con now.
Yeah.
At least for this Logi hatch.
Ooh, I like that main window repel, trying to make sure that no one can aggressively start peeking up there. Mav cannot get this wall open.
Jumbo, not sure why it's not working. I'm honestly not sure why it's
Might
not
be
working either.
bugs at this point, because I don't see the electricity on the wall, so my guess is it's bugged. Captain Yuri with a nice C4. Sharp actually trying to walk up main, but the thing is, if we still have that main repel, it might be a little bit scary.
Jumbo seems like he's being called to a bunch of different areas of the map. 2 people holding in con for this Logi drop.
Yeah. A couple cheeky positions here. They do know that people are playing in cash. Flank's wanting to walk into this breach right now. Looking for anyone trying to be cheeky. Oh, what a pick from Captain Yuri. He gets 2! Just hiding behind the planks prone. What a cheeky position.
Did take some
Chipper taking
damage. Yuri with another headshot. Jumbo gets put on Sorrento. Jumbo in a 1v4 gets another one. Dies to bad.
That was that prone behind planks position pays off in con. Captain Yuri, what a rat.
Dynasty himself saying hashtag I was the problem. Spicy Biscuits might be able to finish this game or this map out in regulation.
Yeah, it looks like that timeout from Bean Juice wasn't really helping them. They've got one more chance to pull this into OT. Spicy Biscuits has at least guaranteed them one more point right now since they're guaranteed OT. Bean Juice is going to have to take basement. They did have some success last time attacking basement, so we'll have to see if Spicy Biscuits changes anything up to allow them to get the regulation win on club. I think according to stats, if they do win this, it would be their first regulation win, correct?
It would.
Home improvement time.
And Dynasty's not here for it.
Yeah. Captain Yuri playing the Oryx too. Maybe we're going to be seeing even more flank shenanigans from him.
Yeah, also, I believe Sorrento was traded for Biscuit. Because Biscuit used to be on this team, hence the name Spicy Biscuits.
Ah. I see, I see. At least we still have Spicy Shack, which I'm assuming is where the spicy part comes from.
Yes.
Activity alarm online.
Alright.
Yuri
Pretty-
still making rotates with his dashes. This time upstairs.
Yep. He is just making a lot of noise upstairs. Jumbo on on the Deimos though, this will be a little bit scary since I think he does have that scan on Captain Yuri.
He does, he's looking
Looks
for
like he's gonna be
there it
yeah.
is.
He's targeting him now. He wants that Oryx. Will this be a fast shutdown for Captain Yuri since he has been spotted? He knows that Deimos is going for him and walk in, coming in from below, cleaning him up. Again, beautiful pinch. You can clearly see that Jumbo was communicating with his team to make sure to shut down Captain Yuri.
It did seem like Yuri knew he was down there, but just too many things going on at once for him upstairs.
Yeah, just a little bit too much pressure there. The pinch was beautifully executed by Bean Juice. Looks like the wall is going.
Another EMP coming
Yeah.
out.
That's not gonna work out this time. The hatch will get opened. Good attempt. Ooh, beautiful shot though from Sharp.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Looks like a little bit of a pinch coming in through too, as well as Jen is being pressured. Flanks takes out Bad. He's walking down Jen, making sure to force C4 on the floor somewhere. Sorrento trying to take this fight, but the mirror window has been popped. So main is a little bit exposed. Some of these Goyas are getting popped as well. Make sure to clear them out for the execute. A little bit scary now as everything has been opened up. It looks like Sorrento's going to get pinged by these bees. He knows where Deimos is, but there's just so many angles on him. Flash is coming in. Everyone just knows where everything is. And oh, Unfortunately, again, beautiful. Just Crossfire is being held by Bean Juice, managing to clean up Sorrento. Sharp also taken out. It's all up to Spicy Shack, and it's not going to be enough as Jure gets the final pick. And we are in OT. Honestly,
3 picks on the round to bring it to overtime.
What happened to Bean Juice played beautifully that last round. I'm surprised that their first attack didn't go quite as well after the timeout. It looked like once they got kind of knocked around on Jim, they decided, you know what, we're not messing around. We're going to communicate. We're going to get all these crosses and pinches going to make sure that we can guarantee the kill. And Spicy Biscuits just kept running into those 1v2s.
Spicy Biscuits holding cash, something they've done quite successfully this game. Maybe Bean Juice can do something about it, but they haven't been able to recently.
Yep, it looks like a different lineup this time as well. We've got the Cade as actual Walden now. Since last time they've only been running the Mute. We've got Mozzie coming out from Sharp as well. So actually quite a different lineup. We'll have to see if this defense works out equally as well for them, or if Bean Juice can finally shut down Spicy Biscuits on their favorite site.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
We do have Chipper on the Monty again immediately. Again, Monty, super powerful for trying to take down any sort of Raptors players. You can just walk up, make people, force people to look at him rather than anyone on the door who might be trying to push up with him. I think Bad Bro's one of the few people with any sort of soft breach to open or help open things. Wall is gonna, yeah. This is the first time that they've, I think, gotten it open very fast like this. The Goyo Flame does stall it out a little bit. Captain Yuri is, again, getting very heavily pressured right now on that Rafters. Don't know if he has any sort of support to help him, because he might be taken out pretty fast this time. They know exactly where he is. Capitao Flame going to be chasing him away from his position.
Capitao might
He's absolutely
injured,
stuck.
dead.
Yeah.
Sharp.
He had absolutely nowhere to go. So many angles on him. And Sharp, don't know if Sharp has been spotted out. He's waiting to not give away his position quite yet.
It seems like Chipper tried to ping him. He tried. He knows somebody's on both sides. Flanks on this garage door. He heard the C4 rip. Is he ready for it? He knows he's down there. Gets up
Sharp
successfully. Sharp.
Very safe, very patient right now,
Saw
and
him cross,
just
going up.
letting. That's a very risky play, but oh no, Spicy
Sharp
Shack
on the
being
flank,
taken out.
misses the Monty.
Yeah. Oh, he gets exposed. The plant is down too, though. Little bit of whiffy fire, but Walken is down. Monty is low health though. And then one player on the breach, Jury, shuts down Bad and managed to finish off Sorrento as well. So that's the first time CC and Cash has been taken out by Bean Juice.
Very good attack from Bean Juice. Unfortunately, they did let themselves get flanked twice, actually. Once from Sharp, once from Sorrento. Both were a little bit successful. Sharp wasn't able to finish off the Monty, though. So it does kind of suck for him.
That was the biggest loss in the round there for Spicy Biscuits. If they would have taken out that Monty and then the cap right after, I think we would have seen a Spicy Biscuits victory.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Alright, but with that, Bean Juice defending, they're going to be choosing to defend basement. After their first loss on basement, they've been very strong here. And especially with that roam game, we did see Flanks get that ace just running around top floor. It doesn't look like Spicy Biscuits has too much to answer for a powerful roamer.
I'm so confused. I can feel footsteps on the floor, but I don't see anybody.
Oh.
5 seconds to insertion.
Does also look like a pretty standard, again, basement lineup. With, I'm guessing flanks is just going to be on that roam again, since they've been so successful. Oh yeah, it looks like spawn peeking as well.
Saw
They
his
know
head,
that
he
the
sees
window's
it,
open.
misses it.
Oh, yeah.
Flanks.
Bunch of gunfire being traded. Sharp coming out the worst in this rotate right now. Only one to have actually taken damage. And Flanks just gets away with it too.
Sorrento wasn't ready to peek that window.
Yeah, if they would have had the angles there, they may have been able to catch Flanks off guard. He's just sneaking right on up again. He wants this pick. He
never
wants someone.
fell.
Oh,
Sorrento gets some damage off on him.
yeah. Not taken out though. And wow, just running up here to deny those Hibana pellets. He's lit, but he's still wasting so much time.
Jumbo lets Deimos
Jumbo!
walk past.
Jumbo is gonna get away with a wild flank here on main stairs.
Flanks with a pick onto Sharp. Jumbo or Yuri just sitting here waiting. Jumbo also waiting. I don't think he realizes that he already walked on main.
Yeah, Bean Juice playing very aggressive roam spots. Right now, you're playing a little bit of chicken here with Captain Yuri and Jumbo. And oh, Valk's toes have been spotted. Yeah. But again, Jumbo just remaining completely undroned right now, just sitting patiently in kitchen. Sorrento finally managed to pick up flanks. But if no one's gonna deal with Jumbo, he's gonna be walking down main now.
Yuri not looking at it, nor is
no one's ready for this flank. But it looks like everyone's abandoned the bar side.
They'll probably
Jumbo's sitting on main, but
Spicy.
yeah, he's looking for people, but it looks to be a gen take right now. Spicy, the only person left here trying to cover that hallway flank. He spots Jumbo. Jumbo's roam completely ineffective, just shut down by Spicy Shack. 4v3 though, with 40 seconds left. There's still a lot of work from Spicy Biscuits if they want to win this attack.
Sorrento and
Captain Yuri
Yuri
with a
finishing
nice
off
cleanup.
Shipper.
Up to Walken, I was gonna say Walken and Jury, but you know, it was only up to Walken, and who eventually gets traded out by Sorrento. Hey, and it looks like Spicy Biscuits don't want to give up the chance at this victory as they win their attack on basements. We are now in overtime match point, and it looks like Spicy Biscuits have decided they're going to try to defend Gym Bedroom instead, deciding not to try to rerun CC anymore. It does look like Bean Juice has figured out the correct play for it, so I think this is the correct decision to make. They're not going to be able to rely on Captain Yuri doing any sort of weird rat strats, though, this time, since I'm sure Bean Juice is going to be looking out for it.
This is a very close game. Sorrento and Yuri doing really good for Spicy Biscuits. Sharp not doing too bad himself, bringing up third place for his team.
Securing the wall!
Alright, and again, it looks like the standard setup for Spicy Biscuits. They are closing off cache fully so they can just play locked in there, leaving CC free to be open. Captain Yuri playing the Valk again.
Bean Juice going back to this hard breacher instead of just relying on the map trick as it didn't work last time.
To be fair, honestly, I can't blame Jumbo there. It very much looked like it could have been a wall bug. It looks like he does have some very free intel though here in Church. Sharp on the Church roam, but he doesn't know. He's still on cams. He goes the wrong way! Walken goes the wrong way!
Sharp off his cam, knows he's being droned. Shooting supposed to be the drone, Walken gets a pick.
Sharp! What were you doing? You're not supposed to be staring at the drone if they know you're there! Oh my gosh!
Sharp saying thank you.
Oh,
yeah, the sound bug. Okay.
Alright, well, regardless, looks like Spicy Biscuits is gonna have to be playing this in the 4v3 then. or sorry, 4v5. Still plenty of work for Bean Juice to do if they want to succeed in their attack. Yeah, we are getting finally the plat wall opened up into CC, so they have some cover on the window. Flanks taking out Sorrento though. Looking pretty good right now from the side of Bean Juice. In the 5v3 man advantage.
They're holding the cross,
Ooh,
shoots the
Osa.
shield, another pre-fire misses
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, Osa making it safely across. Walking, following right up, spots that Val camera and Con. They know someone's playing in Logi. They want to open that fully up. Nade's coming in. Captain Yuri reloading. And Flank's taken out. He has to be very careful. He's scared of that window, but there's a lot of crosses on him. Captain Yuri cleaning up. It's a 2v3 and he takes a lot of fire. He's gonna try to res and it doesn't work out. Jury getting 2. It's all up to Spicy Shack. And now they know that she's on main stairs.
They have a cam
We've
on
got
this,
intel.
on this Thatcher.
Yeah.
Maybe he goes for the
But
pre-fire
Thatcher knows.
slung.
Oh no, Captain Yuri made the misplay there trying to res Cade. He just didn't know where those last 2 players were.
Spicy Biscuits still getting a point, but not getting their first win yet. Maybe next round, or maybe next map.
Yeah, we still got one more map to play, and it's going to be Consulate.
So speaking of next map, we shall be right with you guys.
All right, hello and welcome back to Spicy Biscuits versus Bean Juice. We are going to be playing Consulate any moment now as we wait for our players to ready up. Embers, are you excited for this Consulate match?
I am actually excited. First game, I did not expect to be this close, and it looks like that this map is Bean Juice's pick, so it is kind of defender-sided, so Bean Juice could still lose at least their attacks. But I'm excited to see Consulate. I don't see it in this league very often.
Yeah. Consulate is one of those maps that there's a lot of different things you can do on it, but it also, if you're not comfortable on it, it can really not work out. So I think what's gonna have to happen is how Spicy Biscuits how their comfort level is gonna be playing Consulate.
Yeah, you know, I'd hope they've at least put some work into this map to at least make it watchable for at least defense.
Yep, we will have to see. I hope everyone has readied up.
I believe we are waiting on
we-
Jerui.
Okay. All right. So it looks like we'll have to give them another moment to just
That is
make sure to collect themselves.
That is fine. I'm not sure if we have it, but we might have a poll at least for who thought they would win. Oh, never mind. Saying they're ready right now.
bro.
So we are ready to
sweet.
get right into the game.
Shut the fuck up.
You know, I am going to not go into there because the first thing I heard in game was "shut the fuck up."
Ooh, uh-oh. All right. But here we go. Consulate ban phase. What do you think?
Oh, yep.
Oh, we got a rehost.
My
Messed
bad.
up attack defense side. Rip. Yeah, everyone
Alright.
abandoned.
We will be right back. It shouldn't take too long.
Apologies, stream. You guys can all blame Embers, of course.
Yes, you can. Alright,
Alright, we all good.
guys. Welcome back. Sorry about that little rehost. We're getting right back into the game.
Yeah, this should be all fixed up now for everyone, and yeah, we'll just get rolling into Consulate once more. Let's just replay it from the top, you know? Alright. Bans. We've got Spicy Biscuits banning first. Do you think they're just going to continue to be Boss G haters? Are we getting rid of the Doki? Are we getting rid of the Vigil?
I can see it being the same bans as last map, honestly. Maybe, yep, there's a Blackbeard, but
Oh.
maybe instead of a Azami, I can see Mira or Valkyrie being banned.
Yeah, Valk I definitely see. Mira, she definitely has good spots on console, but I also feel like there's a lot of vertical to counter Mira if you really are just wanting to clear her. It's not super hard to clear her.
A Jackal ban instead of a Dokkaebi.
Interesting.
I don't think Jackal was played once last game. I know Deimos was played a lot more than Jackal in
Yeah,
general.
I think I'd usually pick the Deimos ban over the Jackal. But, you know, it is what it is. Bean Juice actually stealing Spicy Biscuits visual ban. We're clearing that off the board. I wonder what they will decide to ban now instead. But again, Valk, a very valid option, like you mentioned.
I can see Azami as well, Valkyrie or Azami.
Yeah.
It is a Valkyrie ban.
All right. But with that, we are going to be seeing a top floor defense. Again, a very common first picked site. Most people love running this site. It is a little bit vulnerable for rush plants, but right now the lineup doesn't look to be so for Bean Juice's
Attackers need to
attack.
locate and defuse
Looks
as
like the
many bombs as
attackers
they
are going
can.
just for full roam clear.
Oh yeah, we've got Jumbo on the Deimos again. To be fair, that Deimos play has been very effective coming out of Bean Juice. Again, same idea. I'm curious
Bomb
why
located by attackers.
Spicy Bisc or sorry, it actually wasn't even Spicy Biscuits that banned it. Bean Juice decided to ban the Jackal, and Deimos has been left up potentially
Point jammer.
intentionally so that Jumbo can play this.
Maybe they wanted to ban Deimos, but Jumbo said no, I want the
Yeah.
Deimos.
Give me Deimos, I
10
will
seconds to
slay.
insertion.
All right.
5 seconds left before
But in
insertion.
general, this looks like a
Attackers are moving
pretty
to defuse the
normal
bomb.
lineup. Consulate is one of those maps where you do have a little bit more flexibility. It's not as locked down as something like the gym bedroom defense on club, where there's 3 operators you must have, with plus a Miro usually, you know?
Attackers seem like they're
so-
signing up for this Visa attack. Visa and admin. I don't know if they know
Yep.
that Sharp's down here.
Yeah, Sharp just waiting patiently very far away from site, potentially just looking to get away with a flank. Or maybe someone just unsuspecting walking in through that secret soft wall.
He is in the secret hall, so I'm not sure what his plan to flank is. Maybe up through the Visa office.
Yeah, he'd need to go through his office if he wanted to push fast. I think it all depends on how Bean Juice's attack starts rolling, because they are clearing out all of this office side, and I think there's...
Monty on the rappel isn't something you see very often.
That is true, but once he's in, though, he might be quite threatening. It's just he actually needs to get in through the window first. Doki's been spotted out bottom floor, though.
Walk in running
Walk-
the boss G.
Yeah, let's go. We'll have to see if the boss G hate is pays off or not. I don't think Walken's not ready. Oh, misses the shot. Eventually gets it, but will almost gets traded out by flanks.
Sharp gets the page. Now going all the way up yellow.
Yeah,
Jumbo
We-
ready to scan. Scanning Ella right now.
yeah. Ella will be immediately spotted out. Sharp has probably the choice of will want to stay on the hard floors. But again, we've already seen Bean Juice has done pretty powerful clears with this Deimos scan.
Making
'Cause,
a lot of calls to his team. I can see Chipper looking at the stairs. Flanks gets a page. Flanks missing the second pick onto Yuri. Chipper ready for this Ella. Yuri did take a lot of
Yeah,
damage
just-
though.
Chasing, but honestly, Sharp
Defender's
is
cleared.
really getting pinched here. There's a lot of time being wasted though by Sharp on the Ella. There's only 40 seconds left. Deimos is hunting out Ella, and finally, Ella is shut down by Jirui. But now Chipper and everyone needs to walk up the stairs with 30 seconds left. That takes a little bit of damage. Everyone's gonna be walking up spiral. One person on yellow here right now. Jumbo trying to make something happen.
Bad is on the mute shotgun. Is he going to be able to clear him out? Jirui trying to clear somebody out. Jumbo getting picked off by Spicy. Bad Bro's getting the shield. Jirui trading him out.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. 10
Yeah,
seconds
but
remaining.
there's just so little time left. 7 seconds left.
5 seconds
Yuri
left.
and Spicy still both up, and Captain Yuri with a final pick. So, despite, to be fair, Sharp, with a great roam actually coming out, shuts down Dokkaebi immediately. That Bashi not coming into play at all, no calls at all. And then wasting so much time from Deimos and all of the other operators. Even Chipper on the Monty was trying to chase down that Ella. It just left no time for the execute on site.
Like I said, this map is defender-sided. It's really hard to get into at least the top floor when the defenders are properly set up.
Yep. It does look like Walken's
Attackers
going
need
to
to
stick
locate and
with
defuse
that
bomb.
Dokkaebi. And again, I'd love to see if the Doki Boss G fear is real, if Walken's actually going to be able to make something happen there with her.
Reload! APS deployed and ready to go!
Calibrating air compression. All
You can
set.
stop worrying about grenades now!
Attackers have located
Somebody
looks
who is really
like-
good on the Vigil in this lead is Willy. Willy has, at least I believe that was his first ace on the Vigil.
Oh, wild. Do you know if Willie plays the Boss G at all, or is it he just an SMG enjoyer?
He plays the Boss G and SMG 11 as far as I know. Or SMG 12, my bad.
5 seconds
Wrong
Yeah, yeah.
SMG.
There's so many SMGs.
In place.
Attackers are heading out. to
All
defuse the
right.
bomb.
This looks... Is this a push into lobby? No, it looks like it's going to be a piano player still. Very fast. Just walking straight in. To be fair, it sounds like they had some intel here.
Reloading.
Major
Oh,
ready.
Saranta just trying to get a pick there. Unfortunately, not paying off. Bullets traded, but I don't think any damage from either side.
No damage. Jumbo tracking him right now.
Honestly, being on spiral stairs tracked by Deimos is probably the strongest position to be, because there's no position you can actually get floor banged from.
Attackers have full mid-floor control.
Yeah, this is... Oh, and no one ended up closing the hatch either? That's just a free site hatch? Captain Yuri trying to walk up here and potentially get some picks from unsuspecting users, though. I think I saw a Deimos slowly walking their way down yellow. Oh, looks like potentially they're just gonna drop the hatch. Never mind. They
Chipper
might
takes some
catch
damage
Captain
from
Yuri off here.
Yuri also took a shot, but Yuri is playing Thunderbird, so he can't just go healing on site. Not sure if
Yeah,
he'll
it's
be able
nice
to
to-
walk in through yellow. 'Cause that-
Yes, is a touch dangerous walk-in, finally taking out Saranta. That aggressive spiral play not paying off, and that might be a camera takeover from Doki as well. Calls coming in as well.
all of Yuri's heals are in the other side. He does able to sprint out.
Finally. Get some of that health right back up, but bad,
injured him.
losing all of it. Yeah.
Does he know? He
Mirror
does now.
pops as well.
He's trying to
He's
bait
waiting-
him.
he's looking to
okay,
bait
never
it, yeah.
mind.
Alright, Bean Juice with the man advantage.
Captain Yuri on the flank.
Oh,
Yuri headshot on Chipper. Flanks planting.
that is the vertical control.
is
Can he
open.
stop the planter?
He should be
I
able
don't know
to.
if he has the
Does.
That spicy
Druid
Jack
just
picking up
picked up
another
the
pit.
spicy.
It's all up to Jumbo. He knows where Captain Yuri's playing. Doesn't manage to land a shot right now. Just chasing him. And it doesn't matter. Captain Yuri wins that fight. That was a round that was a little bit all over the place. There were players trying to play above, play below. It looked like it wouldn't go in the favor of Spicy Biscuits, but especially with Captain Yuri, with that critical flank up top and getting the planter, that won them the round.
Flanks had at least half a second left on that diffuser. Just unfortunately, Yuri getting the flank off to save that round for Spicy
Yep.
Biscuits.
Attackers need to locate
But
and
that
defuse as
puts
many
Spicy
bombs as they
Biscuits
can.
with a 2-0 lead up. Again, relatively defender-sided site, but we are on the tertiary site now of Piano. I've definitely seen some people prefer the split site even over Piano, but I think both are viable positions. I think for Piano, you just really want to be putting some pressure upstairs as well. So I'm really hoping that Spicy Biscuits goes upstairs, maybe closes up a couple walls here, plays some of the vertical, and doesn't immediately give it up. It does look like it. We are getting the mirror window set up, watching meeting.
I'm not sure how good that mirror window really is, with that window being able to be jumped into. I'm not
Attackers must locate and defuse the
too
bomb.
sold on that, especially since that wall next to it is soft. So if she
Yeah,
gets pinged on the mirror window, it will just probably be shot from bathroom.
Yeah, that bathroom window not being reinforced is going to be a little bit risky to play that mirror, as you mentioned. We'll have to see if Bean Juice does end up taking advantage of it.
They are going for full admin side as far as I can tell.
Yep, a lot of aggression, just holding these windows, making sure that if anyone tries to cross their line of fire, they will be punished for it. Doesn't look like anyone is playing on the office or admin side.
Deploying drone. Drone active.
Who is actually playing this mirror window bad with Sorrento as backup?
Yeah. Everyone getting called, but we do also have the mute up. We see the Deimos ping being completely bypassed by Sorrento, just sitting on a mute jammer.
I'm reloading.
Jumbo canceled his ability early.
Probably a smart play, considering I don't think Sorrento would have changed their position at all. Just kept sitting patiently.
Bad pushed into suicide. Doesn't know somebody's on his double door. Bad pushing out, gets
he
to pick
gets
on the
one.
Drui, being swung in
He
by the double
knows-
door.
There's so many on him, and finally, flanks with a trade.
Sorrento with the pitch on the Dokeby trying to get that cam.
Yeah. But there's so many more. Flanks gets one. Spicy gets another. It's a 3-2 now in favor of Spicy Biscuits. Flanks deciding to maybe give up this top floor, though. Chipper taking that fight against Sorrento. They're both on him now. Oh no, he's gonna get fully blinded.
Triple flashing him. Misses the knife. Sorrento dying to flanks.
Yeah.
Sorrento on track for another ace in this best of 3. Or best of 2, my bad.
Spicy just patiently waiting on these yellow stairs. I don't think anyone's gonna be pushing it. Ram just trying to open the floor, get some vertical info.
Attackers
Might just drop hatch for him.
Attackers have recovered
Yeah,
their
the hatch has been pre-opened. Definitely very scared of any sort of flanks. Flanks trying to... Oh. Spicy trying to shut down flanks. Unfortunately, doesn't quite work out. Sharp, the only person left alive to try to stop this.
They have drones
try
up
to
30
smoke?
seconds, smoking off the drop.
He does have time, but there's still a lot of pressure.
15
Yeah,
seconds remaining.
Chipper with the drop here. They have all of the intel.
Going for the plant. Flanks on the cover. Sharp.
Yeah.
Chipper taking the damage. Gets injured. Not able to get the
way to
plant
time.
off.
Operators, you have
That's
run out of time.
insane! Beautiful smoke play. That is how you play a smoke. Just kill the planter. You don't even need to peek anyone else after that.
Very well played from Sharp there. Getting that last smoke charge off onto the plant site.
Yep. And with that, a perfect defensive half coming out from Spicy Biscuits. We'll have to see if Bean Juice can do the same. Again, Consulate, a map that is a little bit rougher, especially because teams maybe aren't practicing it quite as much. If Spicy Biscuits don't really have their attacks or plans locked in, they might end up also going 0-3 on their own attack.
Target activated.
Bean Juice getting
I
set
still
up for
wanna
their
see-
first.
Yeah.
With a castle.
I want to see a
the
rush plant
castle
on
play.
CEO window.
Think of the magnet
It
into
I always
looks
wanna
like
see that.
they might be trying to with the
It's-
Grim and the...
They've got a little bit of a setup for it. Looks like Captain Yuri has been deciding between a couple different operators this time, potentially locking in the Blitz now.
5 seconds remaining.
The attackers don't really have, or not the attackers, the defenders don't really have anybody to stop a rush plant, except maybe Jumbo with that C4, as well as
Yeah.
the Warden Glasses.
Yeah, there's a reason Goyo is pretty popular on top floor console, and that's because you can at least set up a couple flames right on that CEO window in case you are suspecting it. Very safely, just shoot them off.
Attackers
It's
are
like
getting
most
set up for this rush plant.
I want to see this. Come on, Spicy Biscuits, I believe. It is
Flanks.
definitely a play that you need to try to execute very quickly, because if you start getting too slow or waiting for people, then you're gonna allow all of Bean Juice to get ready for this and stop
Really
it. As
calling
we can
out
see
the
already.
window.
Yeah, Flanks is ready on the vertical too, and he has been droned out on piano, so they will need to clear him or at least chase him out of piano if they want to make this work.
Sorrenta and Sharp can clear him out. Flanks getting some coverage for himself.
Yeah. Oh, Oryx has also been droned out on lobby.
Flanks gets flash from Yuri. Jarui gets a kill onto Sharp to trade that out though.
Yep. Pressure here on the yellow side. Still a little bit even. Oh, Juri with a very nice headshot right onto Spicy
Good
Shack.
swing.
And-
What a knife on the
No!
blitz!
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Oh, that was shut down beautifully. Jumbo takes out Bad off view, and Sorrenta a little bit trapped there. Gets spotted out by the camera.
Jarui saying, "Oh my god," in chat from that knife. I would too, honestly.
Yeah, that is not a knife that you should be able to pull off. Alright, but with that, Bean Juice gets their first round win. They will be going to basement next. Chipper playing the Clash. We haven't seen Clash come out from either of these teams so far, so I'm definitely curious to see how well Chipper plays it. We have seen
Attackers need to locate and
Bacon
defuse as many
Lord,
bombs
who
as
is
they
a
can.
member of Warlocks with Glocks, who plays a lot of Clash. He's a person who really knows how to make that operator shine. We'll have to see if Chipper has managed to learn anything or is equally as good.
Tubby Cade to keep this wall closed. Something often seen in Pro League, but not much here in TBI League.
Now you see me, now you don't.
Alright.
Oh, he's out. Yalla, see it.
Yeah, we have a lot of defensive setup right on this
10
main
seconds
wall.
to insertion.
Sometimes though, when you see teams investing a lot
5 seconds
onto this front of the site, it does leave your back a little bit weak.
Attackers' objective is to
So-
defuse the bomb.
Though there is a couple mirrors watching this as well.
Air compression.
At least one here.
This is going to most likely be a largely upstairs push from this attack.
Yeah, it definitely looks like that. We've got the Ram from Bad potentially just open up all of the floors. A couple flashes coming in from Captain Yuri, just potentially wanting to...
Heard the C4 rip, looking to get...
Yeah. Oh, I think the C4 was missed.
Jarui did miss it. Blows it on accident.
Wait. Oh no, I think does a little bit of self-damage there. There is only one head hole opened by the map. It's usually a little bit dangerous to peek that unless you've opened up multiple, because otherwise everyone just knows what to stare at. Trying to see if we can get any cheeky peeks from anyone not paying attention. Oh. Ram doing a touch of damage to, I think, Sharp.
Walking, the only one here for this flank on the spiral stairs.
Yeah, he is looking to hunt someone down. Flank drone not on, he does shoot it. With that DCSG though, he could even open up some holes in the soft walls if he
I
wants
don't
to
think
catch
the
any
attackers can
people up
hear
there.
him because of these ram charges.
Yeah, that's true. He's managed to walk
Walking.
up and... Yeah. Ram completely gets shut down by Walken sneaking up. It doesn't matter that he's a 3 armor, he's chonky as fuck.
There doesn't seem to be a
Sharp?
call out for
Wait,
him.
Sharp! Do you not realize? There was... Sharp? Walken was upstairs and killed... What?
Sharp just didn't seem to get the call out. I think Yuri saw the feet onto Walken.
Setting hard break.
Yeah, and now Walken has full vertical control along with Chipper on the Clash, and Captain
gets
Yuri wins that
picked.
fight. That's not a fight that Yuri should be winning. Sorrento trying to even this out here, though immediately gets traded out by Jumbo. It's a 2v3, and Flash is up still with Captain Yuri being on a sliver of health. Spicy Shack's taken down.
Yuri
This
has to
is
contend
going
with
to be-
quite a few people, including this Clash, still above. Chipper finishing him off.
Yeah, I'm just so confused. How do you let Walken stay in piano without making that call that, hey, someone came upstairs, they just killed killed like me? What happened there?
I don't. Either there wasn't a call or the call was made, but Sharp just didn't realize it.
Yeah. Alright, well, Bean Juice going to piano. Playing the exact same tertiary that
Attackers
Spicy
need to
Biscuits
locate
did.
and defuse bombs.
So far, it's looking like it's going to be exactly the same scoreboard as we saw out of Spicy Biscuits with just a perfect defensive half. Spicy Biscuits are going to have to try to win this tertiary if they want to stay in the lead.
The mirror window on yellow doesn't get seen very often. Most of the time, it's not too useful for the defenders.
Yeah, it's the issue with that one is that you can't immediately shoot off of it since there are two big bulletproof pillars right on either side of that.
10 seconds to go. Attackers have located a bomb.
Might be useful just for some intel, especially
seconds
if they're
left
also going to
before
be having some top floor presence for anyone trying to walk down yellow.
Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb.
Now you see me?
They are putting that same mirror window upstairs where Spicy Biscuits put theirs.
Yeah. To be fair, it was useful from Spicy Biscuits side as well. So see if Bean Juice managed to make it work as well. I think they have the same weakness though of that soft wall right next to it. So if Spicy Biscuits knows the weakness of that mirror window and takes advantage of the bathroom window, they might be able to pull something off. Walken playing very aggressively here on the admin side.
There is somebody
looking
here droning it out.
I don't know if Twitch knows though.
He should
Twitch is
check.
clearing
He
it
does.
though. Yeah, yeah. There is
Fucking saw it. Sorrento going for that swing.
decides to back off of admin side right now. A wall in lobby has I think already been opened, looks like. A big thing though with this sort of take is that you need to make sure to control those flanks, that long hallway near the Visa stairs. You can't let anyone flank if you're pushing lobby.
There has to be a call that one's admin. Admin, however, gets taken out right now. Walk in. Dying to Sorrento, probably from Hatch.
Yep. Fen gadget going off. They're gonna be walking into a mirror though. Chipper actually
Nobody's playing
hiding on the window.
Yuri can paint him for getting the Scopos. Is Yuri looking for him? Flanks just to pick onto Spicy. Does Yuri see
he's
Scopos
gonna
in
be
the
able to
corner? He
see it.
doesn't.
What? How? You can still see that through the mirror window.
I don't think he saw his head when he swung.
Spicy Biscuits being a little bit too complacent here with their clear. They're not ready for these ratty positions. Sharp trying to make something happen with the fuse gadgets going off into sight. But, you know, it's man advantage for Bean Juice right now, and I don't think Sharp's ready for that flank. Yep, Jumbo gets that for free. Again, right now, I think Spicy Biscuits just really not covering their flanks. They've lost so many people just not being aware of where the enemy team is, and now it's all up to Sorrento trying to win this in a 1v3. They have some intel, I think, on where Jumbo is. We saw those yellow pings.
Here's the guy crouching on it.
Yeah.
Wasn't ready for the
Ooh.
swing.
Un-ADS the moment Jury peaks. And yeah, we get a perfect defensive half out of Bean Juice as well. We'll have to see if Spicy Biscuits will keep up the pace and also end up with a perfect defensive half this second time around. Usually a bit harder to pull off since now that both teams have played console a little bit, maybe they get a bit more of that feel of how these sites should be played and how to take advantage of the weaknesses of their enemy.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Yeah, so far looking like a super defender-sided consulate here. Alright. But back to top
Bomb
floor, we've
located by
got,
attackers.
I think, the same lineup that Spicy Biscuits ran last time.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. Perfectly valid lineup, just bringing lots of traps, lots of slowdown. Last time, they did have a lot of success with Sharp, just
10 seconds
deep
to
roaming and wasting a ton of time,
5
forcing
seconds left.
pretty much everyone on Bean Juice to try to clear them out. I don't think they'll be able to get away with quite as powerful of a time waste this time. But there is no Deimos currently from the side of Bean Juice this time. I think they're just going to be relying on these two shields to potentially overwhelm the defense that Spicy Biscuits has set up. What?
Oh, it's because he played Raora. You're not allowed to play Raora.
Yep. Unfortunate. Yeah, Aurora is currently banned in this tournament, so rip jury. You gotta make sure to pick your operators faster if that was an auto pick.
You know, I'm not honestly too sure why, considering Pro League does not have the quarantine anymore either. Or quarantine, or
It's,
Pro League doesn't have that quarantine anymore, so, I mean...
I think it just tends to be like slightly. It's just, you know, each league has their own kind of rules and setup. It does look like that yellow wall has remained soft, so they're just gonna be using their soft breach gadgets. Potentially just a quick rush into yellow. Yeah, Blaze making their way through. Ton of damage onto Mute, but Yuri trading that out. Monty pushing deep into office with flanks picking up Yuri. It's a 3-3 right now. Malusi's getting a little bit pressured, but there's a lot of people behind that Monty trying to get picks as well.
There's at least two people pushing this Monty. The third
Yeah.
one is pushing up Spiral right now. Walking, if he just goes back to site, he might be able to plant.
Yeah, attack has cleared out essentially everyone from site right now, and it looks like Monty's going to be going for that plant on. Oh, never
Sorrento
mind.
getting
Sorrento
flanks.
gets flanks.
Monty now has to contend with a Goyo canister. Sorrento with the pick onto him instead.
Yeah. Sorrento absolutely coming in clutch here, getting beautiful
He had
couple
a
picks
cam.
right there. Yeah. All right. And that's another defensive round for Spicy Biscuits. Again, not looking like it's too hard to be collecting these defensive rounds at the moment. We see Jumbo actually swapping back to the Deimos.
You know, the attack looked pretty good, honestly, but it just fell apart as soon as that Monty left the other two.
Attackers need
Monty
to
did have
Yeah.
the diffuser. He
bomb.
either had to drop it or just hope to push him out.
Yeah, honestly, I think if Monty would have left Diffuser for the rest of the team, we would have had a very different round from Bean Juice.
Changing mags.
All right, it does look like the top floor hatch is finally getting closed. I believe Spicy Biscuits did forget to do that last time, but thanks to a beautiful flank from Captain Yuri, it didn't really matter that much.
Glow is active.
10 seconds remaining.
Looking like a standard
5 seconds to insertion.
extended setup here with the Mira actually setting up in that storage closet to make sure to
Locate a
cover
bomb and defuse
any
it.
sort of attack through server.
A bit of talking in chat.
Loading full mag. Deploying ADS.
Alright. Probably going to be a vertical take here coming out from Bean Juice, considering again they are running the Ram, they're running the Deimos to make sure to roam clear everywhere. And probably Juri and Thatcher going for the main wall. Walking, looking to hop into this bathroom window potentially. clearing out top floor, making sure no one is hiding in any annoying corners.
Defenders do look like most of them are in sight, just one on that mid floor. Which I believe Yuri going all the way up to top floor now.
Yeah,
Looks
I'm
like
curious if he's managed to bypass any of the drones.
looks like he's
it looks
bypassed
like-
all of them. Yuri misses the shots on the Chipper.
No.
Chipper finishes him off.
Again, caught on ADS. So many times, actually, I think in this game we've noticed players just sprinting around or on ADS when they really should just be trying to keep their guns up.
Now Dokkaebi has full control of cams.
Yeah, I really hope Spicy Biscuits chooses to shoot all of the ones on site, because that's a lot of free intel for
Chipper
attack.
trying to watch the flank. Sharp is in Visa office.
Yeah, again, he needs to be careful of all of these cams. And oh, he's not going to be ready.
Sharp
Yeah,
picks him
and-
off. Still another,
Alright.
I believe, 0 cams out from Walken that round as well. Or 0
Yeah.
calls.
But Walken did manage to get the cam, which is pretty critical here. So I think most of the defaults have been shot at this point.
C4 going off.
Yep. Bad choosing to hold just a very long angle still, gives up the Mira, but still holding the angle flanks. Does take him out though, he was ready for it.
Sharp still on these stairs, has to rotate back to site.
Yeah, Legion has been targeted, so they're gonna know where Sharp is roaming now. Plant is going down. Looking like it might be more successful now since no one's really here to shut it down.
C4
C4
not going off
coming
in
out.
time. Spicy taking a lot of damage from above. Sorrento needing to pick on the flanks.
Spicy needs to stay protected, but the vertical here is so powerful. They need to make sure to go upstairs and clear it off.
Sharp is on the flank now.
Defenders
He's looking for it.
located the diffuser.
Oh. Flank taken out. It's all up to Jumbo, and he gets shut down!
Sorrento with a triple. Attackers not able to hold on to this plant.
Defenders have disabled the bomb.
Again, even when you're thinking that
Defenders win.
that attack just has the advantage, it doesn't matter. Defense is just too strong here at Consulate, apparently.
Sorrento honestly just swinging everything, winning his fights. Attackers had to anticipate the swings more than they did.
Yeah.
Because it looked like at
Doesn't matter
least-
that Captain Yuri gets immediately shut down, start around. No, Sorrento has the gun up. That's fine.
It's almost like every fight Sorrento got into, he was more ready than the attackers. The attackers just either didn't have their guns up, or just couldn't react in time.
Defenders, protect your bombs from
All
being
right.
defused by attackers.
Final defensive round for Spicy Biscuits. This is gonna have to be a critical one for them. If they manage to win this out, then they've guaranteed themselves overtime.
Last time for this site for Spicy Biscuits, it
Bomb located
was
by
a
attackers.
little close for them. This time they're getting rid of the smoke, the one that, or the operator that won them their last round.
Yeah,
on this
Smoke
site.
was absolutely clutch last time, but it looks like they're gonna be playing the Maestro instead.
Ready to kill some storm.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Looks like other than the Smoke, pretty similar setup though. We're still gonna have the Mira in the same spot on CEO.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
This time,
No one-
4 defenders upstairs. This is some more upstairs heavy site.
To be completely fair though, right? Bean Juice essentially did a 5-man push top floor, so I'm not surprised that the defense is trending more heavily towards the top. And are so many verticals onto site from above that if you control top floor, you can pretty much shut down any sort of plant attempt into piano.
The first mirror window being broken from walk-in.
Yep, pretty standard, honestly. Smart to go with that Ash to make sure to shut those down, make sure that there's less intel. Both
Second
mirror
mirror
windows actually
window.
being taken out. Legion has been droned out though in admin. Last time there was no admin presence, but now we are running it there.
Chipper did manage to get that bulletproof cam in that hallway that we saw Yuri shoot.
Yep. The Brava actually might come in very critical because if Brava managed to hack any of those Maestro cams too, then that can completely shut down.
Sharp being fully scanned.
That-
Bad
the
Bro
play.
missing the swing on the walk-in. Or that wasn't even walk-in. I lied. That was. I don't even know. Yuri? Jirui?
Essentially.
Flames. There's the injured. Didn't pull the stinger out. Another
Yeah,
pick
it's a
upstairs onto
3
Sorrenta.
Yeah, 3v5 now for Spicy Biscuits is a lot more dicey of a situation for them now on this defensive half. Everyone kind of stuck on site trying to hold flanks. Sharp getting chased all the way into Piano. He has to be very careful of, again, Bean Juice just holding multiple cross angles. And yep, there we go. Walken picks him off from the hatch.
Yuri wins that fight on the hatch on the walk-in. It is a little late into the round. Spicy might not be able to hold his door. Yuri might get cut off from Chipper. Yuri getting cut off from Chipper. Spicy now aware of his position. Brings him low but can't finish him off.
Yeah,
At
with the
least
shots
one
now,
operator in
everyone
sight.
knows
Knowing
where
she's
they are,
here.
and yeah, Spicy unfortunately cannot hold it in the 1v4. And that is the first defensive loss that we've seen this entire game. Is this going to be the critical round that sends Spicy Biscuits to lose here in regulation, considering defense has been so overwhelmingly powerful this entire game?
Pharma saying he's a D1 Jirui hater since day one.
All right. But we are going to
Attackers need
be
to locate and defuse
going
bombs.
back to top floor.
Bean Juice, if they win their 3 defenses, could finish out this map in overtime.
Yeah.
Or in, not in
Spicy
overtime,
Biscuits,
in regulation. My
regulation.
bad.
The Spicy Biscuits really have their work cut out for them, considering how much of a struggle attack has been this entire time.
Defense active.
Playing my trump card.
Bomb
If they don't
located
manage to
by
take
attackers.
one, then it's going to be over for them.
Throwing an F-naught.
Attackers, or Spicy Biscuits, really need to
10
pull out
seconds
at
to insertion.
least one round.
5 seconds remaining.
Does look like Sharp has opted for the Brava as
Attackers are
well.
moving to defuse a bomb.
There is a bit less utility though for Sharp to hack. There are some Fenrir gadgets that they could take over, but that's other than that, and maybe just swapping the alibis over. No one else has really brought a ton of other utility to be hacked. Claymore's being set up. It looks like it is going to be a pretty heavy focus on these CEO windows.
Looks like it could be a full CO. Another Brava pick. Jumbo with the pick onto Yuri.
Ooh.
Not looking good for Spicy Biscuits to start this off. Sorrenta
Raging sequence active.
hears him laying down.
Magnet activated.
Yeah, Sorrenta's trying to make some sort of play happen here.
Oh, I like this castle setup. This is the same castle setup I use for the
Ooh,
site.
yeah. It makes it very hard to just try to push in or push through that copy or either door. Bad trying to hold a position on the windows, but yeah, everything is essentially closed off.
Jumbo sees the swing, misses the shots.
Gotta reload. Throwing magnet.
Bad took a little bit of damage, not being able to reciprocate.
Yep, wall has been opened up now, but it's still a little bit hard to clear anyone from that manager's office right now, since Castle's just nicely tucked behind that desk. He's looking to potentially swing out once his Castle pops, yeah, and he goes for it! Spicy's ready. But they're still at a man disadvantage, as Sharp has been taken out now as well.
They did get a pick on that swing. They have a drone, manages to clear it out. Sorrenta.
Yeah, everyone is very bunched up right now here on this admin side. It is very difficult to try to make too much progress if there's no one else trying to pressure. Though Bad managed to get a nade pickup. I think that had to have been, that was the vending player, must have been.
It was.
They don't really know where the rest of the team is. They don't. As you see, they're just trying to drone it out now. Potentially get some intel.
Attackers drop
Trying to find an
Fire
angle.
Attackers have
True, picking him off.
Sorrento with the trade, but it's all up to Sorrento now. I think
Cheruy in
with
this
the
long
still
desk.
health.
Hard
15
swing to
seconds.
win.
Yep, 1v1 now.
10 seconds left.
With no time left, is Sorrento gonna be ready? No! Jumbo's gonna get away with the corner again!
Recover the bomb diffuser. Attackers have
That's... oh, that must be so upsetting. There was a bit of pre-fire coming in, but Jumbo just prone and managed to win that.
Sorrento almost won that out.
Yep. Almost clutch, but with so little time, pretty much just had to try to go for that fight and figure out where Warden was hiding. Alright, but with that, Bean Juice going to be traveling to the basement for defense.
defenders protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Again, very default setup. We've got the Mira, we've got the Cade.
Got the
Gun
Tuber
Oryx roaming around. Yeah, Tuber out to keep everything shut down. Honestly, with how heavy this defensive setup is, I'd probably just rotate and try to do a server side take. At that point, then, you really only need to contend with the single Mira that's watching your long haul. And maybe, and it looks like potentially a couple of Fen gadgets.
Now you see me, now you don't.
At least a bulletproof and some footholds
Yeah.
in that lockers.
Yeah.
5
But it's
seconds
just so much less compared to everything that's been invested in that main big wall.
remaining. Must locate and
I really feel like attackers really need to just try to attack back a little bit more often. It can be very successful.
Looks like they're setting up for a backside
Yep.
take. At least two of
Alright.
them with Sorrento and Sharp.
Alright, Spicy Biscuits, I believe. Yeah, that soft breach is being opened. Ooh, Captain Yuri going to be throwing in that ram, potentially, just opening up some of the floor. Just using it for the window. Looks like they've potentially fully cleared this vertical position. No one's playing in piano. Walking on the deep roam, though, and Captain Yuri with a C4. They have a lot of
bomb
intel
located
right
by
now.
attackers.
Seeing a lot of yellow pings coming out.
Chipper and Walken both upstairs. Attackers
Disabling electronic.
not
Yep.
really ready for this. Trying
That
to...
is ram down though, so that's all your vertical play gone. Chipper just patiently waiting here, opening the hatch, potentially giving their position away a touch.
Sharp not looking for it.
Yeah, Sharp I think a little bit too far already. Yeah, is that Chipper trying to set up a dual floor plant denial? To be fair, I love that kind of stuff.
It is something I have seen quite often, but it looks like he's just looking to see if somebody tries to go for that hatch again.
Yeah. I wonder if Sharp is aware that anything is going on. It looks like Sharp just wants to go down yellow instead, maybe? Sorrento here going for the back, pops that mirror window.
Flanks just
Might
on
not-
the planks here.
A little bit of a cheeky spot there on flanks. There is still a drone in Sorrento's pocket, so if that's thrown out, it might be able to give away some positions.
Walking, going down spiral. Bad hitting the first fender.
Oh, that could be very bad for the side of Spicy Biscuits. If those footholds expose them, they're gonna run into a lot of trouble.
Flanks is ready to swing. Flanks gets a swing. Walking gets to pick onto Sorrento. Everybody just dying. Flawless round for Bean Juice.
Yeah, the attack completely shut down. Alright. And with that, we are on match point. It's,
Last attempt for
He-
Spicy to at least bring it to overtime to get a point.
yeah, they have an uphill battle considering, again, how difficult winning a single attack round has been. Bean Juice got their one attack. That might be the difference maker to just send them into that regulation win.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
If Spicy Biscuits is gonna win it on any round, it will be this round. This is the tertiary site. This should, in theory, be the weakest site for Bean Juice. So Spicy Biscuits, this will be their best and final chance.
Chipper with that clash
Bomb
going
located
top
by
floor.
attackers.
Looks like he's trying to hide so he doesn't get spotted.
Yeah. Trying to be a little bit cheeky here. We still have Captain Yuri, it looks like, on the Nomad, so there is still some counterplay against that clash.
Finally something for flank watch on Spicy Biscuits.
Yeah, that's definitely
Attackers are
something that
heading
they've
out to
been
defuse a bomb.
lacking a little bit.
I don't know how effective it will be, honestly. But it's better to have it than to just not have it at all.
Yep. Does look like there's some last minute setup coming out from Bean Juice.
I'm reloading.
Attacker's not quite getting to the building yet.
That's not my prime.
Or into the building, at least.
Yep. But Con, again, can be one of those maps where you kind of want to come into the roof first and then work your way down. Alright, they are spotting all of that top floor presence from Walken and Chipper.
They do know somebody's on yellow. Fenrir looking
Yeah.
for the swing.
Very aggressive play from Sorrenta and Jumbo both just wanting to take some fights. Multiple
Yuri
people have
trying to
dropped
fire
yellow
it.
now. Fuse pushing aggressively into the office, taking a ton of fire. Just prone under that soft wall.
Hits the Clash. Fenrir goes down. Clash does as
Beautiful
well.
Spicy is going to have to be very careful to not
Shuri
lose
goes
this man
down.
advantage. And
Walken goes
it's
down.
a 1v5! Spicy Biscuits, they
Is-
have the advantage. Flanks is fighting their best. There's actually 2 down now.
He hears one in sight, knows he's here. Here's the plant now. Looks like at least one person covering him. Misses the
Oh,
C4.
misses the C4!
Gets the pick on a 1. Bad finishes flanks. Oh, finally.
Almost would have been an insane clutch, but not quite enough. There were too many people here in Piano. They managed to just trade out those picks. And with that, we're in OT. Unfortunately, Spicy Biscuits on the attacking round, and so far, the only sites that have been, the site has been won has been Piano, and neither of these teams will have to go to it. So Spicy Biscuits is gonna have to win one of the either top floor or a basement attack if they want to win in overtime.
Also, Kylo, my bad. There is no casters command. The casters for you today are Mari and then
Attackers
me,
need to
Embers.
locate and defuse bombs.
This is our last map for today in overtime now. If this goes into max overtime again, which it's looking like it might.
Yeah. Max OT, man. Yesterday I cast a Max OT game as well. Today we're getting potentially another
Bomb
one.
located by attackers.
Again, considering the defensive turnout here on Consulate, I would not be surprised by another Max OT.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Changing mag.
5 seconds
But
to insertion.
again, we are sitting here on top floor.
Attackers are moving
Very
to
fun
defuse the
times.
bomb.
Last time we were here, again, Bean Juice had a very powerful setup, and Sorrenta nearly had that clutch up, except for Jumbo on the Warden hiding right in the window box.
Honestly, Spicy Biscuits just needs to do what they did last time. Just flood where they can and get those picks.
Yep. Chipper
Just
trying to hold
Walken
some
missing
weird
that
angles.
drone.
Ooh.
They know he's in Visa.
Decides to opt away from trying to run out or do anything cheeky right now. They do know that it's going to be another admin side take. It looks like Walken still wants to go for this run out.
Walken and
Going to be
flanks.
doubling up. Yeah.
Attackers aren't ready
Doubling
for it.
up
Nobody's
here.
looking at it.
Yeah,
Yuri
they're
looking
only
at a
watching the
different
main
one.
door. Oh yeah, the runouts are spotted and Yuri's too slow. Sorrento gets taken out.
Keep that area.
Everything's being covered out.
Lane's covered on the cross. They did get Sorrento, one of the big performers on Spicy Biscuits this game.
Yeah, they were unfortunately covering the wrong run out there, and
It did use 3 of Flank's barricades, though. Jarui getting another pick on a Sharp.
yeah, again, big man disadvantage coming in from Spicy Biscuits. Looks like they're trying to rotate their take maybe back onto yellow side. Oh, Azami was spotted out. Unfortunately, misses the shot. Captain Yuri does. And now Chipper knows that there's some pressure from bathroom window. Oh, are they not shooting out defaults? Uh-oh. Come on, team, you gotta do that.
Ace opening up yellow. Watkins still on this admin side. Every other defender, actually Jumbo also on the admin side.
Yeah, they're trying to make sure to clear out yellow. See, maybe even hop in top spiral. But man, Chipper with this lineup just through the, I think, was that the CEO desk? That's going to be really annoying to catch. Big trade coming out. Captain Yuri and Flanks. Bad and Spicy still have their work cut out for them in a 2v4. They spot out the Fen. Unfortunately, they don't get the pick on it.
Attackers have dropped the bomb.
Chipper dying from sight. Jarui getting the swing on the bad. Or not Chipper, Spicy dying from sight.
Yeah. Pretty sure just through those desk prone holes, they weren't ready for that. And yeah, with that, another defensive win. Bean just takes it. Spicy Biscuits are gonna have their chance at defense now in top floor as well. Now the real question is Bean just gonna close it out here? Are they gonna show off our second attack win on console? Or are we gonna go to max OT?
I'm thinking they're going max OT.
Yeah, so far neither of these teams have shown to be particularly comfortable attacking Consulate, but you know, this is Bean Juice's chance to surprise us. Are we getting us 8-6? Who knows? I'm still suspecting an 8-7 as well, Embers, but sometimes, you know, we'll be surprised. Chipper on the Ying though, so I'm hoping maybe a bit more of a rush attempt. I still am upset that we've never seen a proper rush attempt. Spicy Biscuits did try a little bit of one, but I think they just were a touch slow on that. Maybe had a bit of the wrong operator lineup again. I feel like Ying is a critical operator if you're trying to do rush plays, because it just blinds the entire site for so long.
It is a little difficult to get an actual rush on this plant just because of how...
Where's the Amaru? Just play the Amaru.
Just because of how the defenders play it, it's a little difficult to get it. You have to set up at least a little bit, so defenders will hear it most of the time.
Yeah. You need at least some sort of intel on piano. You don't necessarily have to take it, but need to make sure that no one's there and then be ready to swing it later. But yeah, there's stuff, like a couple of cheeky angles being opened up. Captain Yuri watching, I think, the lobby entrance. No one walking in from there at the moment. Nice intel coming out from Spicy Biscuits. They're keeping an eye on the cams, making sure they know where the attack is roughly spotted from. Sorrento taking a little bit of chip damage from Jumbo, just behind that, I think the reception desk.
Attackers already have full control of admin right now.
Yeah, there's not very deep extensions coming out from Spicy Biscuits when they're defending this kind of site. Lots of explosives, though, right on the door there. You saw the Capcan trap. We've also got the Goyo canister. Chunta trying to stay here in reception, be annoying. Gonna be droned out and spotted.
They're trying to flash him out as well. Walken might be swung. Walken did get swung. Jarui gets a pick onto Sorrento, though. Attackers of yellow control. Sharp missing the
Oh,
shots
no,
on the chipper.
Oh. Yeah, Sharp, that you
Ben with a
can't lose
pick.
those.
Or Bad with a pick on the
Bad,
flanks.
great on the shotgun, but there is a really long angle there that he needs to be scared of. That IQ, yeah, walking down the desk. It's a 2v3, Spicy Shack and Captain Yuri to try to keep this locked down.
Drewy having a great game for himself. 15 and 8, still alive. Jumbo going up yellow. Might be able to flank might be able to flank Spicy here. The
Yeah,
other two
Jumbo's still
attackers
being
by
up though with
themselves.
can track both players though. That's gonna be very scary once that Deimos track comes out.
Defenders hear a shot from yellow. They have to.
Yeah, the Malusi 2 will definitely give away the position. Spicy gets a pick on the Jumbo. That's
Spicy.
Deimos down, and it's suddenly Chipper and Jury. They've got to try to lock this down. They do manage to catch Captain Yuri. It's all up to Spicy Shack to lock
10
this
seconds
down. And it's not going to be it. Bean Juice take the round. OT, we are seeing an 8-6. Finally, a second attack win from the same team.
Spicy Biscuits at least bringing it to overtime, so they got a second point, tripled their points, as they're saying in chat.
Yeah, they made sure that Bean Juice wouldn't at least get any free wins from them. They really still had to fight for it.
Alright, well, I am not sure if any team is going to want to do a interview, but I will sit here and wait while we bring someone in.
All right. I'll leave that up to you, Embers, because it is very late for me. So I will have to drop out. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you for observing for me, Embers.
No problem. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Kylo, for the compliments for the casters. We really do appreciate it. We do try our best, especially on late night games like this. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Spicy Biscuits pulling out 2 points for their team. We'll see you next time.